Hey hackers, welcome to Hacker Kung Fu for 2023. We're starting off a new year, we have some training goals hopefully, and I want to help you out with an exercise called climbing the mountain, which is a really strenuous leg conditioning exercise. It'll teach you some of the basic and advanced stances of traditional Northern Kung Fu and absolutely wreck your quads. So let's get started. There are 8 postures in total in climbing the mountain with a horse stance or mabu in between each of them. So to start, put your feet together, hands at your sides, then bring your hands up into a fist at your waist. This is referred to as posture. And then we're going to bend our knees, press out, and we're going to pick up our right foot and just hover it above the ground because we're going to step out to the right side. We're going to open our hands, bring them back around behind us, thread through the waist, and then we're going to step out into our mabu, which we've covered before, and then put our hands out and sink into a mabu. We're going to hold that for as long as we're comfortable. Try 8 seconds to start. Now, as we go through climbing the mountain, we alternate sides, conditioning each leg in turn. So in our first posture, which is gongbu or bow stance, we're going to go to the right side, high load first, and then the left side, high load first. So to do the right side first, we put our left hand into a fist at our hips, and we cover with the right hand. We're going to step out with the right foot. We're going to transition into a gongbu, putting 70% of our weight on our right foot, and then press out with our left hand. So the right hand is pressing up, the left hand is pressing out. And again, we're going to try to hold this for about 8 seconds. You want to make sure that your knee is over your toes, your back is up straight, and your back heel is on the ground. Then we're going to shift our weight back and pull the right leg in. We again open up, thread through, and step out into mabu. We're going to hold that for 8 seconds. And then cover and do the exact same thing on the other side. Step out into gongbu, left leg out, left hand pushing up, thumb pointing to the sky, and right hand pushing out. Then shift your weight back over, pull the weight in, open, thread through, and sink back down into mabu. So you're going to move around a little bit in your space, but it doesn't really take that much space at all to do. We just did the left leg, so now we're going to do the right on the high load. And to do that, we're going to actually move to the left first for our next stance, shubu, or empty stance. In this case, we're going to step out with the left and wipe across with the left hand. The right hand covers or follows, and notice that my weight is a little bit forward, and I'm leaning a little bit forward. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to pull all my weight back into an empty stance, or shubu. So, my right leg is at 45 degrees, my knee is over my toe, and I'm sinking down. So, wipe and cover. So, left, right, left. That's how the hands go. There's no weight on this front leg. It's just kind of there. Then I'm going to use it to pivot, pull that leg in, open, and down. We do the same thing on the other side. Step out with the right, wipe with the right, follow with the left. The right hand is going to thread through the waist, and we pull in to shubu. You want to sink down as much as is comfortable without bending over. Again, turn face to front, open, thread through, mabu. Okay, that was stances 1 and 2. Stance number 3 is going to be fuhubu, or taming the tiger. To do this, we're going to take our left hand and put it on top, and our right hand put it on the bottom. Almost like we're holding a basketball. We're going to step into our right foot, and we're going to hover our left foot here. Then we're going to step out to the back at a 45-degree angle, the left foot. And we're going to shift our weight into the right foot, dropping the left hand and bring the right hand up. So what we're doing is not only are we dropping into our right leg here, we're stretching our oblique, looking back over our left shoulder. And then pull in, step up, open, thread through, and down. So then we do the same thing on the other side. Right hand comes over left. We're going to step in and then step back and drop our weight. We're looking over our right shoulder. Our left hand is up and stretching our oblique. We pull in a little bit, push out, open, thread through, and Mabu. The next stance is Ponbu. It's a little bit tricky. So what we're going to do is we're going to first take our hands and wipe and open our left toe. The right leg, again, is going to be the high load leg. But to do this, our hands are going to drop down. As they come through, our legs follow. And we step out so that our toe is at a right angle. Right? So we're kind of leading with our inside heel. Our hands are going to come up, around, and it'll almost be like we're holding a telescope. So our left hand is at our right shoulder, and our right hand is out. And we're going to drop into this stance. That's Ponbu. So again, we're holding this here, looking back. So your high load should be on your right leg. Then we step up, pull that right leg back, open, thread through, Mabu. All right, make sure to center frame here. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Thread through, left leg through, look back, drop, and hold. Come up, pull back, open, thread through, and down. Number 5, we're going to actually go back in the same direction because the high load leg is going to stay on the ground. For number 5, we're going to shift through, open our right foot to a 45-degree angle out this way. Come through, bring our left hand up and our left leg up into Dooley-Boo, one-legged stance. Drop that down. And to make this work, hang your left foot back so that it kind of pulls your body back to center. Open, thread, drop, hold. Make sure your Mabus are good when you're doing this. Toes straight, back up straight, knees over toes. Your stance, your Mabu should get better as you go because you're getting more relaxed. Circle, right hand comes up, right leg comes up, left hand pushes down. So our hands are doing this. And point that toe. Again, hands forward, right toe back, letting that weight lead you back over here. Open, thread, drop. All right, we're over halfway there. So number 6 is going to be the hardest stance, Pubu, drop stance. Make sure I have enough space here. What we're going to do is we're going to shift our weight over to the left and present our shoulder, almost like we're slipping in boxing. Then our right hand is going to come up behind our left as we shift our right foot back behind our left. So we end up in this position. Then we're going to turn our hands over as we continue to shift our weight back and then drop down to the ground. That's our drop stance. Stand up, push out, open, thread through, Mabu. Again, present the left shoulder this time, pull the left foot back, Bring the hands up. We're taking somebody's arm and dragging them to the ground. And drop. As it starts to rain while the sun is shining for some reason, come up, push, open, and back to Mabu. Only 2 left. Almost there. Number 7 is the stance from Xingyi, which is our Santi stance, or 3-power stance, also known as the 6-4 stance. So what we're going to do is we're going to step out with the left and wipe with the left. We cover with the right. Our left hand comes through, and we're going to do a little trail step, bringing our right foot up to about halfway. And our hands come out and over. So my bottom hand is kind of pushing down right below my belly button, and my left hand is out at my chin or chest level. For this one, we're going to turn our left toe in and come over first to the left. Open, then step back out to the right. Same thing on the right side. Wipe, cover, trail step. So you're trying to get 60 to 70% of your weight on that back foot. Knee over toe again. And your front toe, you want to think about pressing back from the ball of your foot. Then you're going to turn that right toe in, pull in, open up, step out, and drop to Mabu. 1 left. 1 left. All right. So for this one, we're going to step out with the right toe up. This one's going to be a little bit tricky because we're going to go low. Make sure I can have enough in the frame here. Step up and then come up with our thumb leading and our fingers pointing inward. We're going to then bring our other hand through and hold out like this. So most of my weight is on this right foot, and notice that my left knee is at my right heel. This one's hard. Come back up, open, thread through, drop. Other side, I'm opening up, and then I'm closing. My left hand is like at my left ear, and my right hand is out. Again, intercepting and holding. Come up, open, thread through, drop. Then, hold Mabu as long as you want. Pull the right foot in, and that's climbing the mountain. Good job.